Hello and welcome to another edition of Ultimate ARK, the free DLC version. And we are here on Fjordor, on one of the little lakes just below my base. I'm sitting on my Pelagornis, and today we're going to do some fishing. And I've already got my bait thrown out there. We have a few saber-toothed salmons and some coleocanths right here in this lake. You can see that coleo is pretty big, but the saber-tooths do give better loot. But beggars are not gonna be choosers here. So I'm using the fishing rod we got in the last episode, the Mastercraft fishing rod that we got from our Alpha Tusotoothus. So looking forward to some good loot here today, doing a little fishing. It does take a little time for them to find the bait and to go for it. It takes between 3 and 5 minutes. That's my experience. There does have to be fish in there for it to work, of course. And there we go. We get this live mini game, S, E, C, X. You got to press the buttons in the order that it gives you, and you only have 20 seconds to do it. S, S, Z, Q, Q, and we reel it in. Alright, and if we look at our loot, it doesn't look like we got much this time. We got a bunch of resources. We got cementing paste, obsidian, some polymer. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the raw fish meat into my Pelagorna so she's got something to eat. And the inorganic polymer to kind of slow down the spoilage of that. And just kind of do that. You can see some of the things that I've gotten from earlier catches. Not bad. It's weapons and armor. That's basically what we get from fishing. Now, even though I'd like to have some saddles, I'm not going to turn down some of this armor, like that fur there, that Mastercraft fur. We're going to have to go into Jotunheim, which is a really, really cold biome. And so, in order to get that boss, and having that Mastercraft fur armor is going to be very helpful. I've also got my Journeyman fishing rod as well as the primitive one, and the benefit of having a primitive rod is you can store honey on there and it doesn't spoil. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm taking the honey from there, putting it onto my Mastercraft rod, and we'll go ahead and kind of looking at, we got these smaller fish. Let's go ahead and go around and where the big fish are. Yeah, let's throw our bait in there. Alright, and I'm not going to make you wait the 3 to 5 minutes each time. We will kind of do some cuts through the miracle of editing. You can see right there, coleocanth come right there. And I accidentally hit the wrong button. Snapped. That's what happens if you hit the wrong button, or if you take too long, your line will snap. Here's another one. Of course, the little coleocanths. I tried to go where the big fish were and the little ones come in. But there's another armor blueprint, so I'm not going to turn that down. And an assault rifle. Can't kick a lot of dirt on that, can we? So we'll go ahead and oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm out of honey, so I'm going to go ahead and use leech blood. You see, I got a honey there that came off. That's kind of weird, but anyway, we'll use this leech blood just to see if there's any difference. And here we go. D, Q, Q, W. Gotta hit those buttons. We got a nice saber-toothed salmon this time. Come on, get in there, Z. And we reeled it in. We got a gas mask, a ghillie, some more ghillie armor, which might come in handy at some point. But since we're out of bait, we'll just go ahead and kind of show you where we are in relation to my base. Right down there, that's the next little pond I'll go down to. That's where there's a few saber-toothed salmon in there. I probably should have used my Pelagornis to eat the little ones and just leave the big ones. But anyway, so here we are. Here's the base. I don't know how long it's been since you've seen the base, but here it is. You can see my greenhouse is still slipshod, unfinished, but it does what I need it to do. So I'm going to pick up some more honey. Maybe drop some of these blueprints off before going back into the lower pond down there. We got some nice scuba leggings and a scuba mask, which I never use. I never use a scuba mask. But those leggings do have some armor, which the primitive scuba leggings do not. So that makes that kind of a winner. So here we go. Let's go down to our lower. These look like it has more saber-toothed salmon, including that great big one there. I'd sure like to have that one. Let's see if we can get him to bite. Of course, the little one bites first. There we go. Come on. Reel it in. The little ones can give just as good of loot, really, as the big ones. At least with the settings that I have. And you see, I got a long neck rifle. That's not too bad. That's all I see flash up on the screen. Yeah, there we go. And an assault rifle. Alright, I already have a better long neck. So we'll go ahead and take the honey out of there. And just looking at the loot that I have. You know, we'll keep all those blueprints, but and we'll just go ahead and fish some more. Now, I don't know if you remember the last episode I said I do also have a gacha that drops black pearls. Gachas are another good way of getting loot. Now, gachas won't drop blueprints. They drop the actual thing. In other words, hit the wrong button. Snapped. Okay, well, cast it out again, and through the miracle of editing, you don't have to wait as long as I did anymore. There we go. We got a nice saber-toothed salmon. Let's reel them in. Like I say, instead of a blueprint for an assault rifle, you would actually get the actual assault rifle or the actual scuba leggings from the gacha. There's a fabricated pistol and a few other things in there. We'll look at those in a little bit. Yeah. Cast one more time. Get some more loot. And so, yeah, something like a saber-toothed salmon that gives, like that size there, I'll get about 4 different blueprints from it, which is pretty good. And because I have it 5 times the regular official version, they're going to be better quality blueprints. They're going to be more Mastercraft and higher. Alright, we got some more fur and some scuba flippers. Flippers don't wear out that fast. I don't know what use that is anyway. But you see, and you also get raw fish meat, raw prime meat, regular fish meat. And that's ascendant stuff right there. So that's going to come in readily, especially that fur armor. It's going to be really nice when we get ourselves into Jotunheim. where we have the super cold. I do have an otter, but having that good fur is also going to be really helpful. So we're going to have to shear some sheep in order to get materials for that. But yeah, fishing, great way to get some loot. Was it worth it? I think it was worth all of the trouble we went to. We'll talk more about the gotchas. We'll do some mini bosses later. We'll do some other things. Still looking for some good saddles. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a like. If you like this series, go ahead and subscribe. And thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, everybody.